Guess what? There are now more baby boomers than there are millennials. And yes, I represent that demographic. I am a young baby boomer. So what that says is 39% of the buying public is now considered a baby boomer. What do baby boomers buy? They buy houses. They've bought houses all their life. Chris Steinmop of Berkshire Hathaway Home Services in the Fox Valley, which is comprised of Appleton, Neenah, Menasha, Greenville. You can go up north to Green Bay. Just a fantastic part of the country to live in, raise your family. If you can deal with winter, we'd love to have you. So I get asked all the time, do I think housing prices are going to go down? Last time you went out for lunch or dinner, did that go down? Do you see that going down? No, it's only gone up. Costs you more money to do anything anymore. I spend probably 30% more on groceries than I did a year ago. Home prices are not going to go down. The cost of building may stabilize, but it's not going to go down. So what are you waiting for? Buy a home. And if you're thinking about selling, I know you got that great interest rate, but now's a great time to move up into a bigger house. You're going to get more for that house you lived in and raised your family. Why don't you treat yourself and buy another house? Why not? So I get asked all the time, it's a competitive market. I don't want to compete to buy a home. I'm going to wait to buy. Prices will come down. They're coming down in other parts of the country. Not in Wisconsin. It took us a while to catch up. Our median house price is still under $300,000. The rest of the country, it's over $4 million. We're just playing catch up. You know, the cost of building, the cost of labor isn't going to go down. So I would not wait to buy a home. Buy a home, start building equity, make memories in that home. So in summary, we may still see some increases in interest rates. It's anybody's guess. Inflation is more in check. The economy is moving. Costs of goods go up and down. There's some stabilization in the building industry. And if you're buying the $500,000 home or higher, you know, there's more inventory. You're not competing with someone else necessarily to buy a home in some markets. But if you're in that 125 to 200, even 300 in most markets, you're probably going to have to write a really clean offer to get a home. I still think you should buy a home. It's always a good idea to buy a home. But if you live in an area where you may be there for a year or two and maybe you don't have a pet and you're just scoping out the rest of the country, not sure if you want to live here for long term, then you should rent. But just keep in mind, rents are going up too. Significantly. For example, I had a buyer recently who had been a renter all their life, married couple, child. They decided enough is enough. Their rent was going to go up over $300 a month, and they decided, I'm buying a house. Put them together with a fantastic lender. She pre-qualified them. They worked hard to get this house. We found a house for them. And it is about relationships. It's about that lender. It's about that appraiser. It's about that real estate agent. It's about that seller that put their house on the market. We found them a house. They're excited. They're going to be able to have a dog. They're going to be able to make memories there, have people over. They have a yard. I mean, that's what this job is about, people. I sell houses for people because I enjoy the people that I meet every day. Every experience is different. I don't know if you can go to your job and say that, but I can honestly say that about my job. I love what I do, and I'd love you to move to Wisconsin. If you can deal with 4 months of cold, we'd love to have you. The first half of this year, we saw a lot of appreciation, and we still have an inventory issue with homes. Interest rates are up 1.5 points, may continue to rise. It's anybody's guess. We do see less inflation. We see more consumer confidence out there. If you're thinking about selling your home, there's never been a better time. You're never going to get a better price. I don't know, maybe next year. But right now, it's a great time to sell your home because the values are up. Like I said, they're up over 70% from the last 6 years, and they're not coming down. If you're a buyer, get in the game. You know, make yourself some money in the long term. You know, be a part of the community, own a property, be a community member. If you're going to be in that community for 3 to 5 years or more, it makes sense to buy a home. You know, make those sacrifices, make that happen. We'd love to have you in Wisconsin. If you'd like to hear more about how I get more for homes, check out northeastwisconsinhomes.com and watch my videos every week. We'll talk about the area and the Goofy Festival that we have in Wisconsin. We have all kinds of music here in the valley, and Wisconsin's just a great place to live. So check out Wisconsin, check out my website. Love to hear from you. Comment below if there's a topic you'd like me to cover it. Happy to cover it. I love the history, all the goofy stuff about Wisconsin. Lifelong Wisconsin resident. Love to have you move here.